All right, guys, welcome back to Merit Aquatics. A lot of things have changed in the last 9 months. It's been around 9 months to a year since I put a video out on this channel. The last video I put out was a pool that was located right there. Since then, my railroad track actually goes up through there, and we've got a garden planted. And before that, we had all of our aquariums right here on our front porch. Guys, a lot has changed in the last year. And I'm going to tell you the reason why we done away with the pool. Winter came early. Winter came fast. And literally, temperature dropped like that. And I lost a few fish, but not many. I think I lost like 5. I freaked out. I rehomed most everything. And I put the rest on the porch for wintertime. You guys know that I had the, I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but I had the big row of tanks right there in the front yard. Sorry, in the front porch. Had them all linked together. About 220 gallons worth of aquariums. And they were all 55 gallons. And I have wound up having a good bit of fish because I took everything that was out of the pool. I was really hoping the pool would work out. It just turns out our climate, unfortunately, we did get snow twice this year. And in our climate, you know, we are in the south, but it still gets just too cold. And it would cost an absolute fortune to be able to heat that pool. So since then, guys, this has been our projects. I took 3 of my largest tanks. This is what I've been working on. I rehomed all of my freshwater fish. Actually, the last ones were rehomed yesterday. And guys, we have gone saltwater. So these are some of my clownfish. I've had these now for a week. I've been, over the last 6 months, I've been severely and heavily studying these saltwater. And this is why I haven't been uploading videos, because we're wanting to go full salt water out here, and eventually we will go freshwater. We do have some room in the building. Now, I do have a completely different YouTube channel called Southern Train Productions, where I run all these trains and stuff, but we've been having a lot of rain, so I don't have trains running right now because it's been raining. And eventually we'll have some aquariums here, maybe here, but that's not why we're here. So these right here is my clownfish. Now, we are going to get some anemones for here. We're going to build reef aquariums. And this is something that I've always wanted to do. Since then, I've changed jobs. We're making a really good bit of money now. I mean, not trying to sound, you know, we're blessed. So now we're going to be able to dive into different ventures. And this is one of them. So I'm super proud of this. I actually built this expansion on my shed just for aquariums. It's a mess right now. I'm going to put another aquarium shelving here. Probably have a 55 here, 55 low, or on the bottom and on the top. Just like I did this one here, suspended off the roof. Whenever I built this building, I engineered it to where it could support these aquariums hanging. And so what I'll do is I'll probably hang another 55 here, if not a 75, about probably just a 55. And then I'll put one down here below. This coming in the future. So, right now we have this tank, these two right here. This is a 75-gallon breeder. This is a 40-gallon breeder. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just cycling the tank. I actually set this up last night. Salinity levels are perfect. I bought a refractometer. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, portable refractometer. I've been really studying this saltwater stuff. Like, I'm not going to, I mean, like, this is going to be perfect. And my plan is to build a reef tank here and here. Now, I'm not going to be utilizing this light. I've got 3 coral lights. They were expensive. They were $300 a piece. They'll mount right here on each one of these aquariums that were supposed to be here today. They'll be here tomorrow. And I have wave makers coming that will be here tomorrow. We got a really good heater right here set on a thermostat. This thing's incredible. All of our parameters in these tanks are perfect. Everything's been checked. This parameter up here is perfect, and it has been checked. I've got, right now, that's a 75 and a 40-gallon breeder. And I've got a 200-gallon, rated sump right here for these two, plus two back hang filters, which I might do away with them, but, there's no such thing, in my opinion, as too much filtration. And we're going to raise the water level once we put our live rock in here. I've just got to get it. I was planning on getting the rock today, drove all the way to my pet store and realized that they are closed today, which is unfortunate. So in the next video, we'll start aquascaping this aquarium. Now, once I start aquascaping, of course, I will check the salinity levels again, make sure everything is good. Now, my question is, what do we stock these aquariums with? Because I don't really want anything that gets too big. I want to build micro ecosystems, that's pretty easy to handle. I got to do some research on anemones. Guys, I've been keeping fish for 20 years. I'm 34. Since I was 14, I've had aquariums. I mean, I've had some of the same fish and the bacterial strains throughout the years, and I give all that up. And the last bit that I give up was actually yesterday. I pulled down all of these tanks, drained it, got them out, cleaned everything with Clorox, scrubbed them, cleaned all my sand, Clorox cleaned them, really cleaned everything. Clean. Of course, we did remove all of the Clorox and all that, and the bleach, and properly stripped everything from that. And everything is now on a saltwater bacteria biome and setup. So, yeah, guys, this is the future. I know a lot's changed. I did have like 3 more aquariums set up, and I wound up taking them down because they were like 20, I think they were 20-gallon tanks. I'm still not sure. I thought about putting something in this area right here, maybe another 40-gallon. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can let me know what I should do. But that is an update on this channel and what we've been doing, guys. I've been hitting the books hard. I've been studying hard. I've been really, that's been my goal, is to do saltwater. From the beginning has been to do saltwater. I just got bored with the freshwater stuff, and we're going saltwater. And, it's a lot of work. Right now, just to convert these 3 tanks to saltwater, I've probably got around $800 in it. That's the wave makers, which that one's got a power head. But I've got 2 wave makers on their way. The most handiest thing I ever bought was this bucket right here. And it's got like graduated measurements on it. And what's really good is, once I measured out the salt and everything, and I filled up these aquariums, and I checked it with my my meter, they were really close to being within parameter. I just had to, believe it or not, I had to add water to these 2 tanks just to get them perfect. They're sitting right at 35, both of them. These clownfish have been in here for a week. They're happy. They're eating. They're really good. I went ahead and invested, like I said, in some really good heater. This thing will do it. I mean, this thing is hot. And, we're holding right here at like 77 degrees. Got a good heater in here. And I'll probably wind up running like 2 heaters in that one, especially through the wintertime. And probably 2 in this one through the wintertime. Just as a security blanket, on a thermostat. But yeah, guys, let me know your input. What should I do here? I'm trying to go budget friendly. And I know that there's no such thing as that in the aquarium space. I'm talking like $1,000, we'll spend on this thing. I really want to do either a reef tank, soft reef, something that we can learn from, I can learn from. And, I know this is a completely different ball game than the freshwater game. So, guys, yeah, that's where I've been. Like I said, the freshwater was incredible. All of our fish, man, they went up getting really good homes. Some went to ponds. Some of our larger catfish. It's just my intentions were good. They were going to live out there in that pond or that pool for a while, but whenever I tried to have a sustainable heating system, it was just so astronomically expensive. I wound up having to take all the fish out, put them in my aquariums, but the fish were already so large that it just wasn't a fair environment for them to live in. And it took about 6 to 7 months to get homes for everything. Finally did. And guys, this is the future. So let me know what you think.